Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. Are you having some fun with your psychic ability? I brought out the guitar. I don't really know how to play it, but you know, what the heck. I should turn off the bass or it's going to make a lot of noise, but that's all right, the amp. So, how's it going out there? Heard any good psychic jokes lately? Like, yeah, you want to go to lunch? I was thinking of asking you to lunch, but I bet you already knew that because you're psychic. Can never hear that too many times, can ya? I bet you already knew because you're psychic. Hey, I understand why people say it, but sometimes it gets old, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the word of the day, the word of the week is fun, 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 fun. Fun, 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 fun. I know it's kind of hard to navigate the energies right now because it's crazy out there because we're all supposed to be worried. Like, okay, you better start worrying about the environment and how are you going to pay your bills and, oh, what's going on in politics? It looks so scrappy out there. But what I'm saying to you is all my friends are figuring out, hey, man, we're not going down without a fight. We're going to have some fun. And this may not seem like it's about psychic ability, but it actually is. Because if you're sensitive, if you read people's energies, if you see the truth about certain situations, even though people are telling you it's one way and it's actually another, that makes you psychic. And if you're psychic, that means that you're going to be really sensitive to what's going on around you. So one of the things you do to kind of take care of yourself is you navigate by energetically figuring out what's going on. And someone just emailed me and asked me if I believed in psychic ability. Do I believe in psychic ability? Let me think. Yeah, it's what I've been talking about for like 2 years on YouTube here. You know what's more important? I don't just believe in my psychic ability. I believe in your psychic ability. So come on, people. All right. So what are you going to do to really, really, really reinforce that you're psychic? I got a question, which was legitimate. They said I didn't completely explain what it felt like when I became psychic. I had a lot of experiences, but the most key one was that I heard a deceased woman talking to me. It turned out to be somebody's grandmother, a friend of mine. She explained this scene in a childhood very, very detailed and in a detailed way. And then I called up my friend and I said, does this make sense? And he was like, yeah, that is a scene from my childhood. So when you feel like you're, again and again and again, I get questions about, well, this and this and this happened. Get a good book on psychic ability to see if these experiences line up with psychic ability. There's a huge continuum about psychic ability. So if you're having dreams and parts of them come true, if you think somebody's going to call and they do, if you have excellent timing, that's divine timing. That's part of psychic ability. If you are hearing spirit, feeling like you're seeing ghosts around you, getting creeped out by a certain room or a person, and you have sudden imagery coming into you, it's your psychic ability. And what we're talking about right now with the energies out in the world, it's really frenetic. It's like, the economy, the environment. But if you take yourself out there and you're in your center and you're feeling and trusting your body's vibes, what's going to happen is it's gonna combine the tension of opposites, where you've got the worldly frenetic energy and you've got your spiritual energy. And when you do that, it creates a fuel. And I've talked about this before, but the tension of opposites, it's kind of like that fairy energy. It's staying silly in the moment. In the worst disaster, like you're on the lifeboat and you just I've decided I want to fulfill my dream of doing stand-up comedy. And so you and all these survivors on the lifeboat, and you just start going, you know what? I'm going to do a routine for you right now, people. So hold on to your life preservers and let's go. It's kind of just doing the complete most ridiculous thing you can possibly do in dire circumstances. That is part of psychic ability, because if you're familiar with hearing any kind of divine advice, guides are usually pretty funny. And if they're not being funny, I always say you better be careful, because you may be hearing from the wrong side. Playing with the wrong team. You don't want to play with team dark shirt. You want to play with team white shirt, okay? Like halos, angel wings, fairy wings, smiles, silliness. It's not that it has to be all happy-go-lucky, but definitely be looking for the light, okay? Go to the light. And if you're having, a little bit of depression, or you're feeling heavy, or you're feeling like you don't want to explore your psychic abilities because you might be made fun of, or you don't really know if you believe it, the only way to find out if you do believe it is to use it, is to do it, is to try it. Because if it's not going to work, if it's something you can't employ in your own life, if you can't take it and have it make sense and have it make your life better, then don't do it. Because I can't sit here and tell you from Los Angeles, California, that psychic ability really exists if you don't go out and try it for yourself. Let's remember now, one of the fundamental cornerstones of psychic ability is meditation. So if you're not meditating, I would get on the stick with that, because that quiet centeredness will allow you to navigate all the craziness out there, all the potential criticism of psychic ability. And you know what? If somebody comes up to you and says, you're psychic, no, that's ridiculous. Just go, screw you. I don't care what you think, loser. Something like that, something loving and caring like that. A really mature response. Because it's not about what people think. It's about what you believe to be true for yourself. And I find the people who are the most resistant to psychic ability are just terrified to get out of their intellect. Because it's a tall order to go into your body and feel your body sensations and feel your feelings. And nobody wants to do that. We always want to stay from the neck up and just think about things and do the little, on the hamster wheel. So, what's today's message? We're also the 30th anniversary of Mount St. Helens eruption, which is very powerful because we're talking about rebirth and renewal and explosive energy. So, if you want to ride that wave of explosive energy, yeah, baby, get going with your psychic abilities. And just, ride the wave and, navigate the bad psychic jokes and just do your thing. Because the more you trust your own abilities, the more you're going to be able to really awaken this psychic, unlimited potential that you have within you. If you want to know more details about anything about my story and other people I've worked with, visit the website, psychichousewives.com, or grab my book, The Psychic Housewives Handbook. Many blessings. Bye.